Well, guys, it's been a bit of a different week this week, and we've had a bit of disruption in everything, in the progress of everything. And that is because we have moved to a new workshop, as you can see. This came up very quickly, and it was an opportunity I couldn't really pass up because of the space. So this week's we don't really have an episode apart from moving into the new workshop, and there's a bit of stuff going on that side. Now when we get there, I'll kind of explain a bit of what's going on, but we'll go into a bit more detail at another stage. Let's start. So if we look at this workshop, this area, all the way from the front door down to there, that's kind of the space that I had before in the last workshop, and that workshop is actually right next door. But now I have this whole other space from the front here in between these pillars, all the way down to the back here. So this whole area is additional, and what that allows for is for all of the shelved stuff to be moved out of the way, and that really just gives us a lot more space in terms of where to put the cars and everything. So if you see where the cars are, the engines, the place is still a bit disorganized, but if you look at where we have the engines over there and there, then it just makes so much more sense. You look at it from this point of view, this whole row is the old workshop kind of space, and now we have space all around the cars where you can move and kind of do your thing. And then over here we have fabrication, engine building, all of that kind of space. And down there we have the shelves, so basically when you're working on a car, all the parts will go onto the shelf, on and off. And then, it just kind of opens up a lot of opportunities, and the lift is kind of over there where you can, it's out of the way so that you can move cars up and down here, and it gives you access down there. Against this back wall, we have obviously our key partner, Ravenol. There is another key partner that is joining us, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But we've got this awesome workbench that kind of belongs to this workshop, so we're going to use it. I've just lifted it up a bit so that the compressor can sit under there, and that also allows it to be out the way. Got a whole bunch of fasteners here which are going to go onto the board in the corner there, but I haven't been able to put that up yet. This is kind of a workstation, drill press, bench grinders, vacuum, all of that. Here we have my whiteboard. It's just kind of for progress notes, sketches, whatever you want. This is a bit of a tools drawer, fine tools, that kind of thing. This is a small lubes cupboard, aerosol sprays, spray cans, all of that. Bit of a kitchenette with a fridge. This is our electrical cupboard. So here kind of keep electrical bits, soldering iron, crimping tools, voltmeters, multimeters. This is a pneumatics shelf, so tire pressure gauge, air guns, all of that good stuff. More cables, more electrical stuff, but this is more hose clamps and seals. I've got a bunch of random seals. Yeah, and then like I say, we've kind of we use these shelves obviously for parts for whichever builds are in progress. Here we have a whole bunch of oils. Now these oils are for a bunch of projects that are on the go. We'll speak about that in a few minutes. And then more lubes and stuff. These are like injectors, oil coolers, that kind of thing. Corner weight scales, and just more and more engine bits. So that's pretty much it. The Clio's here just to touch up a few things, and then we have the rest of the the rest of the bits. Alright, so you might be thinking, okay, well, I've focused mainly on performance builds and race cars and all that, but what I've had to do is I've had to diversify my business a bit, and what we've done is we are joining forces with Basile Classics, and basically we're going to be helping with refurbishing a lot of these old Land Rovers, and we refurbish them for clients all over the world. So basically we find cars, and this goes for that Cobra we're busy with as well. That Cobra will be sold to a client in the United States. It's actually already sold, along with this Land Rover, and we have other Land Rovers as well. So part of the business is we are refurbishing and restoring pretty much classics and all other cars as well. So that's kind of just to keep the wheels moving, you know. We've got to keep the business going, and at the same time we're going to focus on the actual projects, the YouTube projects. And so that car is going to feature on the Basile's Classics YouTube channel, and that channel is still to be created, but we did some filming on that car yesterday. And yeah, so I'm not going to feature that stuff on this channel. The Cobra is going to be featured on this channel, but that car will be on the Basile Classics channel, and will be working in collaboration with Basile Classics. So very excited to have them on board. We're going to put up some logos and stuff on the wall there, and yeah, so that's a bit of a money maker. At the same time, you know, to pay the bills. At the same time, I've got to get this Golf finished, the BM, Economides BM, my BM. I'm still parts collecting for that, but we're very close on that. And then finish out a couple of the other projects. So, yep, it's been a bit of a weird week, very stressful, but we got through everything, and super stoked with the amount of space we have. So, really excited. Thanks for watching. It's a bit of a weird episode, but we'll get back to the regular footage next week. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.